It's really good that Wuhan itself declared the lockdown. But as I share your concern about what about here in our country, is this going to trigger us putting into place measures that would ensure that in the future, if something like this happens, we are better prepared and we are more proactive.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm now studying that process where we can propose some policy measures to protect us in the future. I recall in my previous term, back in 2003, when SARS broke out.
Yeah.
Like, for example, one of the issues back then was the disposal of bodies of those who have died because of SARS.
Yeah.
Because they could pose a risk to public health. One of the measures that there was a gap in policy back then on how to go about that. So I came up with a proposed legislation, the creation of a public health emergency council for situations where there is an outbreak, whether it be natural causes or man-made outbreaks, because bioterrorism is also around the corner.
Yeah.
Personally, as a legislator, that's how I look at things.
What happened to that proposed legislation or bill? Did it live to become a law, or did it die?
Unfortunately, up to now, it's just a bill. Because what happened back in 2003, one of the reasons why my bill got just sidelined was that Congress passed a SARS law.
Okay.
It was SARS specific.
Ah, okay.
Government felt that it was able to act, to react to SARS. But my point of view there is that we became too specific for that.
Yeah.
Even in the title of the bill, SARS was mentioned. So it becomes a SARS-specific policy.
So no action will be taken unless there is confirmation, laboratory, that we have a SARS situation.
Yes, but you know, viruses evolve. New diseases come up.
In fact,
that's why the design, the formulation of the bill that I filed back then was it's going to be non-specific to a particular disease.
Yeah. What exactly was the bill supposed to do or say? I mean, for the benefit of the audience who never even heard of it.
Yes. One is it's going to set up a council which would be triggered whenever there is a threat of a pandemic or an epidemic.
Okay.
I entitled it a Public Health Emergency Council.
So it can be a polio outbreak, or it can be a coronavirus.
A new coronavirus or whatever.
Okay.
Or a bioterrorism attack.
Okay. And then, so what happens?
As long as there's going to be a threat to public health, the council is activated. Multi-agency, multi-sectoral agency.
So you have health, you have military, you have police.
Department of Defense, National Security, etc.
Yeah.
So that there is a government body which would take over addressing the public health emergency.
Yeah.
So the concept really is it's a body with certain powers which would enable it to take immediate action in times of public health emergencies.